She called me one afternoon wanting to know how much it would cost for me to send a bus to pick her up, to take her to the hospital so that she could say goodbye to her dying father before he passed. Being in a chair and being limited and not being able to just jump on a bus or jump in the car, she needed to have a wheelchair transporting vehicle. I told her on that phone call that if I had anything to say about it, it wouldn't cost anything, but I wasn't really in a position to make the offer. So I called my boss and got permission to arrange for a vehicle to be taken home that night and every night for a period of probably almost a month, with the driver's pager number so that she would be able to see her dad. And that happened. I know that she's been extremely grateful to me personally and to the company. So actually we were really overjoyed at the opportunity to be able to employ Susan maybe 6-7 years later.
Susie, with all her surgeries, she didn't let all that pain show. She really didn't. You would have to know what she went through to see that she was hurting. She just really toughed it out. She's incredibly strong, and I admire her greatly. I think as a disabled employee has to be more creative, because they have to figure out ways to get around the physical problems. Just the way that someone who has a learning disability has to figure out a way to get around invisible problems to everybody else. So those people with problems creatively find solutions for it. I'm computer disabled, math disabled myself, and I always have to think around how to get around certain difficulties, and you do. And people might not notice, your creative solutions, but you do.
Susie Rodde changed my life because I was exposed to so much growing up with her, and exposed to so many different types of people and problems and solutions, that I know she's changed my life. And she's also done everything in her power with her independence to help other people and other children who are disabled, who have had an accident, who have challenges, and she's been there for them. She's gone to children's hospitals and talked to little children who were hit by cars and suddenly they can't walk. Susie was disabled or challenged since she was born, but there's a lot of children out there that this happens to once they've already experienced a normal life. And she's been there to help them and encourage them to keep going, and to let them know that it's not the end of the world and that there's plenty that they can do for society.
Susie has won countless awards for her dedication, productivity, and professionalism in her endeavors, and is in demand as a motivational speaker. Susie is a major advocate for the disabled.
I wanted to help other disabled students and get a job in between classes. I did that. It was very rewarding, especially when the student came up to me and said, thank you. I accomplished my goal because you had the patience to help me pass my class. Do I think I'm better than anybody else? Do I think I'm bigger than anybody else? No. I'm an ordinary individual. Wanted to be treated like anyone else. Am I treated like anyone else? In my family and those who know me? Yeah. Those who don't know me? No. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of educating to be done. Not only by me, but hopefully by a lot of people around the world. That's why we have National Disability Awareness Month, to show the ability of the disabled person, whether deaf, blind, or in a chair, or crutches, or walker, whatever. They have a mind. If they have a learning disability, don't underestimate their ability. Because whatever they don't have, they compensate for their other senses. They have 6 senses, yes. For every sense that is lost, we gain 1.
In addition to her speaking engagements, Susie provides a website that offers counseling to other people with disabilities, including pain management, cerebral palsy education, and motivation to people with disabilities all over the world.
Susie's story is designed to let you know that everyone has difficulties. Yes, it's difficult to go to school, deal with all the problems that exist on a daily basis. It's difficult when you're growing up to follow all the rules and do the things your parents want you to do. You may not have a disability, but life is never easy. One thing we'd like you to learn from this program is to look at your situation honestly and do the best you can. School is a learning environment, and you'll be asked to do many things you really don't want to do. In the long run, you'll be much better off, and you'll look back on your school years with a pride of accomplishment. If it were easy, you wouldn't get as much out of it. The next time you think you have a problem, remember what Susie has accomplished with the difficulties she has overcome. It's hard to think of any problem you may have that would keep you from accomplishing almost anything you want to do in life. Every person in their younger years going through school has the same problems, so don't let them beat you down. As Susie says, the only true disability is people's attitudes. Make sure you carry a good attitude with you wherever you go.